In this video, I am going to show you a few more things with assemblies and sketches in general, just for going further and exploring on your own. So we've been doing catapult stuff, so I think I'm going to try to design a catapult right now. So I've already created a document. It started out in the Onshape welcoming screen, went into this. I've named this document example. I'm going to create a sketch on the front plane. I'm going to hit front right here so I can see it. And I'm going to start with a rectangle. So I'll have a rectangle right here. It'll come out, and I think I want it to be, let's say, 1 inch by, I don't know, 4 inches sounds good. Okay. So I want this to be kind of the base of my catapult. So what I'm going to do is create a line, make it a construction, go to this middle point right here, to this middle point right here, exit. And then I'm going to create a circle right here. I'm going to hit dimension. I'm going to make it 0.25 inches, and I'm going to make it, let's call it 0.5 inches away from the edge. Alright, so now I'm going to go ahead and click check. I want to extrude that. Let's make that, let's click on the actual sketch. Okay, so let's make that 0.5 inches thick. Okay. And then let's say well, actually let me just show you something, because I can show you it with just this. If I go to my assembly, I can do some cool stuff. So I'm going to insert. I don't really design one part, so I'm going to insert, let's call it 2 of these. Maybe even 3. Okay, so I'm going to hit check. Remember, they're all bunched up. So there's my 3 parts. I'm going to click on this one and I'm going to fix it. Then I'm going to do what's called a revolute mount. So this right here is called revolute mate. I click on it, and what it needs me to click on are basically 2 things with a circle. So these are like circle things, and I can pick on this outside one, middle one, or the furthest outside. So I'm going to go on this one right here, and I want it to mate with this one right here. So as you can see, they're flush up against each other. And what this revolute mate is doing is 2 things. So one, it's saying these 2 are locked together. It's like as if we put a bolt right through there, so it can't come undone. And then it's also saying that these 2 are going to be in line right here. They're going to be touching. So I can't pull it out this way. You see that? And that works in 2 dimensions. So now this can swing around, and that's it. It can only move in that direction. So say I wanted to put this on the other side to kind of act as like a catapult brace. So what I would do is I would again click revolute mate. I'd go pick this one right here, and I will pick this one right here. Hit check. So now all of these can spin, but I don't want that. I want this one to be in line with this one. So I'm going to use what's called a planar mate. It's right here. I'll click on it, and what that's saying is if I click on this plane and this plane, they will be in line. So this one cannot rotate because this, if we look at from the back, has to be in line. So that is right there, always in line. So now it's like I can have a really simple catapult. The revolute and the planar mate are 2 of the most useful mates, and so if I actually delete these 2, if I delete all of my mates, I'll show you something else. So now these are all free again. There's another mate that I want to show you, and it's called cylindrical. Where is it? Right there. So the cylindrical mate. So it works in a lot of the same ways. So you can pick on a circle, pick on another circle, and now I can rotate it, but I can also slide it. See how it's not fixed there? So before it was right up against it and I could rotate it, but now it's not that way. So if I want to get that same result, I can go over in here and hit planar. I can pick this face right here and this face right here. If I do that, essentially what I've made is a revolute mate, because this will just stick right here. So now if I make a cylindrical between that one and that one, we'll get the same result. So this one pulls off, I can rotate it, and if I make a planar between this one and this one, now it's like that revolute that we had. And if I want to lock this one in, I can pick this side and this side, and it'll work together. So now it's like I made a little catapult. So I'm not going to design a full catapult, I just wanted to show you those few mates. They're really, really useful. And as you can see, there's a lot more here, but those are probably the most useful ones. So that would be the fasten mate, the revolute, the planar, and the cylindrical.